My name is Tate Hyslop. I'm the owner and operator at Hyslop Excavating. As owner operator at Hyslop Excavating, you're the operator, the secretary, the mechanic. You're a one-man show. I started Hyslop Excavating in 2007. I've built up to pretty much all the equipment that I can handle myself, and with my son helping me sparingly, hoping to make this into a family business. My dad and I worked together for several years as horseshoers and got along really well, and my son and I get along just as well. So I'm hoping he's going to jump into it, and it seems like he is, and I'm looking forward to that, him helping. Last summer, we had a tornado hit a nearby town. I got hired to do a lot of the cleanup for the city, and I didn't have a dump truck driver, so I needed to run the dump truck, and my son got a lot of seat time in the excavator. That really helped things a lot and got him excited about doing this business when he gets older. There was nothing negative that my son said about the tilt attachment. I think the reason he enjoyed this new one so much is because the thought of not having to get out of the machine and pull a pin every time you switch a bucket, being able to do everything from the seat, from inside the cab, especially when it's cold or real hot. The kind of work I do is pretty much public utilities, stormwater drainage, any work that requires moving rock and dirt with the assistance of laser systems. On this job, I'd already leveled the pad for the house, and I'm using the laser system with a machine-mounted receiver that I can see from the cab. One of the challenges I find in the industry is staying ahead of the competition. The thing that solves that problem is having tools that other people don't have, and having the best tool for the job and the tool that'll hold up under any conditions, and that's what Attach2 brings. The machine I run is a Kubota U55-5. Equipped like it is, it's about a 13,000 pound machine. It's big enough to do basement digs, but it's also small enough to do public utilities digging. In addition to having the U55 with the hella tilt on it, I've got a 50 horse tractor and an 85 horse tractor. I just try to stay ahead of the game and ahead of my competition, and I feel like that keeps a guy like me busy. My experience with Attach2 was awesome. Adam took care of me, answered all my questions, made things easy for me. I had kind of a special request, which was I needed my excavator and all the buckets and the tilt attachments to arrive at the same time so that I could get right out of my old machine, jump in my new one without having any missed days, and he made that happen. The advantage that Attach2 brings is it has a hydraulic quick attach, and it has pin grabber style buckets, which allows all your buckets to be reversible. In the future, I think I'll always have an Attach2 power tilt. After seeing the versatility it adds, you just don't want to go back to a machine that doesn't have it anymore. And Attach2 has not given me any reason to want to change. I will leave it on my machine full time. The tilt attachment just makes every job you do go faster. It makes you more efficient. So much so that you almost have to start charging by the job instead of by the hour, because it doesn't take very many hours to do the job. I'll recommend Attach2 to anybody that has a digger of any kind, a backhoe or an excavator. The reason why I recommend them is because I think that's where the industry's headed. I think in the future, if you don't have the dexterity and the range of motion that a tilt attachment offers, then you're going to be behind everybody else.